My name is Hutch, and I have a couple things that I want to talk to you guys today about. First of all, you guys are watching a game of Fortnite that I got yesterday. This game plays nuts. That's all I'm going to say. It's nuts. There's a lot of good shit that happens. I decided to run with the pistol, sniper, rocket launcher combo, and your boy does some work in this game, and I think you guys are going to dig the gameplay. Second of all, I got a really good suggestion recently when it comes to these little miniature rants that I do at the front of the videos. Somebody said, if someone's not interested in hearing what you have to say on that particular topic, or maybe they don't agree with you, or any number of reasons that they wouldn't want to watch, why don't you put a timestamp at the front to let people know, hey, if you go to 3 minutes and 53 seconds, you can skip all this and go straight to the gameplay. I actually think that's a really good suggestion, so I'm going to start doing that in my videos from now on, starting now. Once again, I apologize to the individual whose name I forgot, but thank you for the suggestion. I hope you're watching this right now so you can see my my gratitude, because that is a good suggestion. The third thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a particular comment that I saw on a recent video, and I see some kind of variation of this comment quite a bit, which is one of the reasons why I get so cranky sometimes. So I just want to read that comment for you guys and then respond to it right here at the front of this video. So the comment that I saw is, I follow political channels for political news. I love Hutch, and other than maybe Boogie, I've probably followed Hutch longer than any other YouTuber. That being said, he's incredibly biased to a fault, and all of his, quote, opinions are from what he reads on CNN. He is far from open-minded and refuses to ever accept when he, or rather CNN, is wrong. I follow Hutch for the entertainment, not for the politics. So this is a little bit to unpack in this comment, but I am going to start at the last part first. So you said, I follow Hutch for the entertainment, not for politics. Here's the deal, flat out, plain and simple. I'm not your dancing monkey, dude. And I'm going to do on this channel what I've always done on this channel, which is talk about the things that I think are important that day. Some days, what I think is important is whether or not Call of Duty got it right when they nerfed quick scoping or something like that. And then other days, I think about what's going on in the world and I want to talk about that. I'm not going to stop doing that. I've always done it, and I'm not going to discontinue doing it. And if that's not something that you line up with, then I think it's perhaps time to consider unsubscribing and finding a new channel. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I don't need you as a fan. I will be fine. And I think that everybody should do that for their own mental health. Like, why would you continuously watch someone who provokes a negative sort of experience for you? So I wouldn't blame you if you unsubscribed, but what I'm not going to have people do is tell me what I should or shouldn't be doing on my channel. This is my channel. I've been doing it for 10 years, and I know what I'm doing, and I'm not going to stop doing that. The thing about CNN, like this one is a really tough pill for me to swallow, because you don't know me personally. You have no idea where I get my information from. I have watched CNN, and I do watch CNN from time to time, but I also watch MSNBC. I watch Fox. I read Business Insider, The Economist, Wall Street Journal, The Atlantic, Daily Beast, Daily Caller, Daily Mail, CNN, New York Times, Washington Post. I follow pundits and politicians on Twitter, and I get my information from a very wide net of outlets and personalities. And I really I value that quite a bit, because even if it's a topic that I don't agree with somebody on, I still value going in and hearing what the other side has to say. Basically, this accusation is an accusation that I live in an echo chamber, which is just simply like, all it takes is one glance at my Twitter feed to see that I don't live in an echo chamber. I engage with people with wildly different political beliefs every single day, and I would encourage each and every one of you guys to do that too. And as far as your comment about being biased, I wanted to look up the definition of bias here, so I'm just going to read that out right now. Bias is prejudice in favor of or against one thing, person, group, or group compared with another, usually in a way that's considered to be unfair. So again, I'm not like 18 years old in college just discovering political consciousness. I've discovered that a long time ago. I've had many, many years to inform my beliefs, for my beliefs to change and adapt with the times. And they do change, and some things haven't stayed the same, and then again, some things have. But one thing about the funny thing about bias is that if you decide to have any sort of political leaning whatsoever, that by definition is almost bias. The characteristic that bias doesn't necessarily need to have, but what I think is what you're focusing on is, I think that you believe that I'm being unfair, and I just have to say, I don't know what it would take for me to change your mind, and I'm not trying to change your mind because I don't think I'm going to, but again, I get my information from a very wide net of sources, and I don't like being told something like that, especially when I know it to be untrue. I don't watch CNN so that I can have someone tell me what my opinion is. I watch CNN to see what the conversation is like on the national stage. So basically, at the end of all this, I just want to say, like, I want to repeat what I said at the front, which is, if this channel of me as a personality isn't working out for you, if it's making you upset, or if it's annoying you, or whatever it is, then I'm not going to hold it against you if you decide to unsubscribe. In fact, I wholly support your decision to do that. And I hope you find other people who you connect with politically that maybe don't get you so upset. I'm not your guy, but I'm not gonna stop being who I am. I'm not gonna stop running this channel the way that I want to run it, and I'm not gonna have people tell me when, how, and where I get my information from. I think that's just ridiculous. And the sort of accusations that I get really do get under my skin sometimes. So I don't respond to I don't usually make it a habit to respond to these sorts of comments in a YouTube video, but I wanted to make an exception for this just because I am starting to not shy away from discussing politics as much in these YouTube videos, and I think you can reasonably expect that I will talk about this stuff again. And if I could head some of these sorts of comments off at the pass by addressing it now at the front of this video, then good, I'm going to do that. So that's my little miniature rant. By this point, you might have already clicked the timestamp, and here you are. I just want to reiterate again that this gameplay is fucking nuts, and I think you guys are going to dig it. So sit back, kick your feet up, enjoy the video, grab a beer, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah, maybe I should have got that shield. Just maybe. Yeah, definitely should have, actually. Because I could have if I had 15 bandages. Go to Salty. Hey, no one say you gotta look at the future main, because it can't happen. I'm not following this conversation. Surely you wouldn't be up there. Judges order North Carolina congressional districts redrawn quickly. Good. Fuck that shit, man. Gerrymandering, we need a Voting Rights Act, Volume 2. We need a second Voters' Rights Act. Automatic registration. We don't need more obstacles to vote. Give me all your shit. All of it. It's mine. know there were people still on there. Really? I need more rockets, man. Ask and ye shall receive. Maybe build a little fortress here. Is that a shield? Okay. Fuck you. Interesting.